Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya.
शुक्राना गुरुजी, जय गणपति जी की, सतनाम श्री वाहेगुरु, हर हर महादेव. My name is Atul Bhatia. A lot of people know me as Deepa's husband. She's right there. So I'll try to cover three things. One is our initial association with Guruji, the first time we came to know about him. Secondly, why we came to this ashram, maybe a little over a year ago. And then why do we keep coming back? And hopefully you will find this useful and relatable. But in any case, the initial association with Guruji when we first came to know about him was a long time ago. I would say maybe definitely over 10, maybe 15 years ago. And this was one of our good friends, Rashmi auntie and Dr. Bhatnagar uncle. At their home in Homedale, they had a puja. That's what my wife told me, that we have a puja. Would you like to go? And she knows that usually I don't say no to pujas if I can go. And I told her that we'll definitely go. So that was a Friday night, if I remember. And we had a good time with the puja. We had never seen Guruji. We had never seen the face of Guruji. And three things I remember from that evening. One was that there was this very thin and tall Sardarji uncle who had come from India, and he was describing the condition that he had landed upon some hard times and he had to marry his daughter and he didn't have the funds to make that happen. And I still remember him saying, like, with no funds, what, in his words, शानदार शादी करी उन्होंने बेटी की. कैसे हुआ, कैसे नहीं हुआ, उनको कुछ नहीं पता. So that's one thing I remember. The other thing I remember from that night was that there was another Sikh family from India, and they had a daughter who was not trained in piano, but she played piano. She taught herself and she used to play Bollywood songs on piano. So after the satsang was done, everyone stayed, everyone talked, and she played about 3 Bollywood songs on piano, and everyone had a good time. And I think we came home very late, like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something like that, and we came back pretty happy. And looking at Guruji, Guruji, I looked at him, I looked at the bald head, and I gave him a name of my own. So Bollywood buffs would know Kulbhushan Kharbanda. So I used to tell my wife, this is Kulbhushan Kharbanda Guruji. Kulbhushan Kharbanda Wale Guruji. So that is all. And then life moved on and everything was good. So like many other satsangs that I have heard in this hall, we didn't have any problems. We didn't have any family issues. We didn't have any financial issues, no business issues, no child issues. So why did we come here? And why do we keep coming back? Very simple. My wife Deepa came to me one day and she said, and this was a little over a year ago, that I want to go to this Guruji ashram that Seema auntie is involved in. And I said, sure. I never stop you from anything. Why are you telling me? And I think the reason she was telling me was because I come back from New York from work and she wouldn't be home when I reach home. So that's why she wanted to tell me. So she started coming, and after about 3 or 4 visits, I saw that she was coming home happy. I would have had my dinner by the time she came, watching TV, and I saw that she was coming home quite happy. I think this was 3rd or 4th visit when she came. I looked at her and she was glowing. Like, she glows most of the time, but that particular evening, she was just glowing. She had a huge aura around her. I could tell that something special is going on. which is the night I decided, okay, I'll come to the mandir with her as well. And that's what I told her. Do you mind if I come along? And she said, no. So I came, and then I keep coming back. So the first time I came, the thing that I really liked was the langar. Langar prasad was amazing, extremely tasty and extremely good for you, I could tell. The second thing was, I did not know anything. I did not know anything about the rose essence or anything like that. But from the first time I was here, I was getting the rose essence. Until I had been here for about, for more than a month, and a lady in the Sangat was describing about the rose essence. So up until that time, I thought it was just perfume or something or the other, or, agarbatti that I was smelling, but I did not know that that was the mehak of Guruji. So that evening when we were going back, I asked my wife, I've been getting this essence every single time I'm in this puja, in this sangat. And do you get it as well? And my wife says, nope, I have never gotten it. But since then she got it. But after telling her that, there were like 3 or 4 occasions where I stopped getting it. And I said, Guruji naraj ho gaye ki maine tumhe bata diya. But in any case, that started coming back as well. And the other reason, so that is how we got hooked onto this ashram. And the reason we keep coming back is something special is going on here. You come in, if you are tired, you come back. When you're going back, you're not tired anymore. If something at work is bothering you a little bit, it is not bothering you on the way back. And so, like I said, I didn't have any problems, no real health issues, no real money issues, no real child issues, no real issues. The reason we keep coming back is it's very positive here. I have always been a huge fan of Sikh gurus, especially Guru Nanak and Guru Gobind Singh Ji. I get to learn about them. I get to listen to the bhajans. And I've been starting to learn about our Guruji as well. And he's definitely blessed us. So although I said we didn't have any trouble or any problems, but any small issues keep going away. So I have, for the better part of 20 years or more, I've had chronic back issues from injuries from way back when. I realized that, those pains have reduced significantly. To the extent that first time I was here, I'm sitting and I had some pain, and the idea came to me in this darbar that I should try acupuncture. That's the only thing I have not tried. And acupuncture yielded tremendously beneficial results for me. So just like that, small issues, they just go away. We didn't have any major issues to deal with. So that is all for my satsang today. The only other thing I would add is thank you to all these sevadars. They work very hard. I was here for the Lori function. The organizers, thank you for doing everything that you're doing for us. But the sevadars, they work very hard. You may not understand everything. I may not understand everything they do. But it is very obvious that they have seen something or experienced something that they want you to experience. And for that, they work very hard. So ignore any small thing that you may not like, because they are doing this volunteer work, working very hard, selflessly. They don't get anything out of it other than serving you. Thank you.